There are two starting points to the production. One is a painting by Chwamyati, which is called Epic Poem of Malaya, and shows a man standing in a kind of field declaiming this vision of a future, a free future, free from the colonizers. He has an audience of younger people who are sitting around him. And so that's when the second starting point came along, which is a story written by the artist Zai Kuning, based on his travels around the Riau archipelago and his conversations with both with islanders and with the orang laut, who are kind of like sea gypsies or sea nomads who spend a lot of time at sea, fishing and traveling from river mouth to river mouth and just staying temporarily in different places. In terms of how we would stage it was simply this, that to take the challenge of reading out the story and always bearing in mind this powerful image in the Chwamyati's painting of this man declaiming, of telling a story, of speaking his vision of the future into existence. It isn't a single person who is speaking. There are four people. They are quite a diverse cast in terms of age and gender and ethnic background. Tony has a very rich, velvety kind of voice, and so we were interested in working with his voice. Then there's K. Raja Gopal Raja, who brings a different sort of nervous energy to proceedings and also a certain kind of physicality. Then there's Janice Ko, who's intense and focused, and then there's Siti Khalija, who is the youngest member of the cast and brings a very different kind of younger sort of sensibility to the story. Anybody who has been tracking Zai's artistic progress over the years will have been able to see a series of phases that he's been through. In this production, he's planning on, again, creating a sort of soundscape out of a range of different instruments and non-instruments. The way that we see the whole performance really is in this scape kind of way. We have the sort of storyscape of the narrative, and then we have the soundscape that Zai will create, and then we have lighting design courtesy of Wan Wan.